I'm gonna put my makeup on outside. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm under the umbrella. My eyes have adjusted. I'm not as squinty as I was before. It's almost 2 o'clock. The sun is behind me. It's warm but breezy. You'll hear the umbrella rickety wreck. But I thought I'd put on some makeup and get a fresh feeling going for myself. Of course, my hair is probably gonna blow right into my face, right into my makeup, but that's okay. Alright. So I already prepped my face. I have on my vitamin C, a moisturizer, and sunscreen. The sunscreen is Cetaphil, which I've been using all summer. It's been working out really well for me underneath my makeup. And today it's going to be underneath the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which I just got a week or two ago. Last week? I don't remember. But I've been playing around with it over different layers. So this will be my second time trying it with this sunscreen. I basically use like 2 finger dumps on my forefinger, and then I just put it on my cheeks, my forehead, and then blending. I'm watching General Hospital. I have General Hospital on in the background. It's so good right now. Who else watches soap operas? I've been watching General Hospital since like 1992, I think. It was my freshman year of high school is when I started watching General Hospital. I've been watching soap operas since I was in, I think it was the summer between 5th grade and 6th grade. I started watching One Life to Live. And I watched All My Children a lot also, and then in high school I started watching General Hospital. Me and my 2 best friends would go home from school and watch One Life to Live and General Hospital. That's what we did every day after school for like, I don't know, all 4 years, maybe 3 years. And I've been watching it ever since. I mean, soap operas are so great. They're ongoing. There's always new characters and different storylines. It's fun watching all of the different characters and their storylines interconnect, and you know who's connected to who and what's their relationship and how does their story mix in with somebody else's story. And it's 5 days a week. You don't have to binge watch and then you don't have to wait for the next season to start. It's just always on. It's one big long story. My lips need a little kiss. And then so right now Alexis has Rick locked up. Well, so Alexis, Ava, and Christina are in cahoots now, like against Rick, and Ava knocked him out, and now they have him locked up because nobody can find out all the, you know, all the scandally things that are going on, and it's so fun. Soap operas have a nice way of balancing our deeper, darker, evil sides, and some of my favorite characters are those characters that you hate to love because they're not really good people, but you really like them. They don't necessarily do nice things, and I suppose like in real life, like the manipulation and the their attitudes and things like that are not people you would want to be friends with, I suppose. But and soap operas get a bad rap, you know, for being unrealistic and all that. Like, yeah, because people come back from the dead. There is some like sci-fi things kind of happening in soap operas, but that's what makes it fun too, because all of that stuff is real inside their world. So why not? Who cares? If sometimes the storylines can be a little finagly, but you get over it for the sake of like the core of whatever the story is happening. So the Estee Lauder went on really smooth. It's very even across the board. It looks good in this outdoor lighting right now. Yes. And many of you may know that soap operas historically began on the radio. And it still is a really great listening television show. I play soap operas when I'm doing something else. I don't usually sit on my couch and watch it. It's just on when I'm doing chores, even when I'm doing work on my computer. Like right now, I'm hanging out outside doing this. It's on. Because I don't have to really like watch it all the time to know what's going on. And if I walk away and I miss 5 or 10 minutes and I come back, I'm not going to lose my place, because the storylines just, because they're always ongoing, the shows do a good job of kind of repeating themselves and keeping people in the loop, just in case you miss something. They say each other's names a lot, which helps you pick up the names of the characters, and it's an all-around just, it's a good, it's like just listening to, a story all day long, like listening to an audiobook. Alright, so eyelashes curled. So for fun, I don't usually wear concealer. I've been playing around with it a little bit, but today I'm going to put a little bit of my Ilia serum foundation under my eyes here, just for fun, to see if that makes a difference. I'm trying to look at both of these colored foundations, see if I can like open them up next to each other, because I think the Ilia is actually a little bit darker than the Estee Lauder one. Let's see. Very well, they're real similar. They're almost exactly the same. Ilia might be a smidge darker, but it goes on dewier. The Estee Lauder one is more of a matte finish, and the Ilia is definitely dewy. Let's see. Something is on me. Oh, a hair. I felt a tickle, but I wasn't sure what it was. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, that went on really nice and smooth. The colors really are like, I can barely tell where one ends and where one begins. I guess that's the point of blending, right? I like looking at the makeup on the soap operas too, because they do a lot of close-up facial scenes. I bet these girls and these guys know a lot about putting on makeup and how to keep it looking good, and how it works, how the lighting works with their features. And right now everybody hates Drew. And he's not a good person. Oh my god, he's not a good person. And it's one of those things where he does this to somebody and then they want to get him back, so it's this constant game of, I'm gonna get him back for what he did, and so they're like back and forth, and who gets the last laugh kind of thing. And this is going on with him and several different characters. And then he's got Willow, who's going a little bit Looney Tunes. She has an evil twin, so now her character is slowly turning into this desperate, maybe someday psychopath. We'll see how it goes. But because of Drew, she's alienated everybody in her life. And even though she found out something, he slept with her mother. So she finds this out, and she's finding herself still having to forgive him, because she's got nobody else to turn to. And she's mad at her mom too for not telling her about her relationship with this man that she was about to marry. So Willow's kids were taken away from her. Ex-husband took her kids. So she's like freaking out about everything. She misses her kids. She has virtually nobody in her life, like support system. And yeah, she's finding herself feeling compelled to stay in a relationship with a manipulative, narcissistic man, which a lot of people out in the world can probably relate to, right? So, that's what's fun about soap operas, that the relationship dynamics that's going on between people and how they navigate through that. And of course, like, soap operas are sped up, but they're also in a real life timeline. They're on 5 days a week. So I think it really does resemble a timeline in like a real life timeline to some degree. I know, like, soap operas get a bad rap for kids growing up too fast and, you know, people coming back from the dead. I mean, General Hospital had memory sharing between people, like some sort of memory chip. So science fiction-y things happen in soap operas too, but so yeah, sometimes they finagle things to make a storyline work, and it's like, okay, really? But what show doesn't do that? What movie doesn't do that? And what exists in their world exists in their world. What's true to them is true to them. So it's just fun. It's fun tracking the stories. It's fun going back 30, 40 years, however long I've been watching it, and remembering characters and forgetting about some of the characters, and yeah, it's good stuff. Alright, eyeballs are next. Let's see. The wind died down, so my hair is not blowing all over the place. So I'm using Laura Geller eyeliner gel. It's a gel eyeliner, just black. Eyeliners aren't a makeup I'm truly exploring right now. We'll see what I get after this. But just simple black eyeliner is what I put on. I do like a lash line. I guess you can say I have I'm consistent with a smoky eye look. I always do my eyeliner just on my lash lines. I never do the cat eye or anything like that. I keep everything in like really like squinty and sultry. So one of the things I don't like about soap operas are all the prescription drug commercials that are on. I watch it on YouTube TV, so I'll fast forward those, or that's when I go in the other room. Because I don't want to watch all of those prescription drug commercials. And I like watching commercials. I like seeing what products are out in the world, or what people are talking about, what's popular and all that stuff. I like commercials. But I don't like the drug ones. They're long. I don't know. They're depressing, I guess, sometimes. Dabbing on my Shadow Insurance. And when I put my sunscreen on, I put it right over my eyes. I see a lot of girls not put it on their eyes, and I don't know if they use something else on their eyes, or just they're wearing sunglasses all the time, or they just don't go in the sun. I don't know. But I don't not put sunscreen on my eyes. And I use mineral sunscreen, and that doesn't sting my eyes, but chemical sunscreen will sting my eyes. So I'm feeling really summery and light, so I'm just gonna use just a fun purple on my eyes today. ColourPop. Oh look, they put the names right on the front here. So I like this one in the middle that's called Sunbird. I don't know what this palette is called. All Amethyst. It's all amethyst. Boop. I've been really liking ColourPop. They're kind of my go-to for eyeshadow right now. I have 3 of these, I think. So this color, I think I'm just gonna use the one color. And I found that if I start it on my lids here and just dab it in, and then, let's see, slowly. So it's darker on my lid and then lighter up on my top. Simple as that. Now I'm going to do my cheeks. Blush is new for me. I've been using every day since I got it the Ilia multi-stick, I think, because you can put this on your eyes, you can put it on your lips, put it anywhere you want really. So I've been using this. I still have to explore different blushes, different color blushes. So I'm just using this now. I think it's a little too warm for me. I'm not sure. We'll see when I experiment with different colors. So when I'm putting on makeup, I'm still figuring out what works for me. That's where I'm at right now. And I mean, I know it works for me from my own historical sense, but blush is new to me. Wearing lipstick is new to me. Doing my eyebrows is new to me. Contouring is new to me. And so I'm trying to figure out like a fun makeup routine that incorporates the right things for me, but doesn't take me all morning long or doesn't make me feel like I have like 50 layers of stuff on my face. So I'm trying to work with what I got and try new things without going too overboard. Like right now, I'm not gonna do any fancy contouring with bronzer and stuff where they're drawing lines all over their face. I'm done. I'm putting mascara on and I'm done. I'm gonna sit back and watch my General Hospital. I'm gonna use my Estee Lauder mascara. Okay. I have a question about mascara application. Do you switch hands when you apply your mascara? Because I do. I use my right hand for my right eye and my left hand for my left eye, and I swear I've seen girls like cross over. I can't do that. Well, I can do that, but it does not feel natural to me, and this works for me. So to each their own, but I didn't know, like, am I not the normal one? Because I feel like I see more girls use the same hand on both eyes than switch hands. Simple. It looks simple. I feel like this is a little bit of the makeup, no makeup look. It's just simple foundation, a little bit of blush, and I did my eyes. That's it. I like the natural, like, kind of glowy, dewy look. And I'm outside most of the time. Or I'm outside a lot, I guess I should say.